Hi everyone, so it is Friday, so that means it is time for another Friday Reads. I'm actually recording this on Friday, so it'll be up a little bit later than usual. Thank you once again to everyone who wished me well, because I was feeling really under the weather when I filmed my last Friday Reads. My mom FaceTimed me and she was like, Alicia, you looked really tired and I felt really sorry for you. And I was like, I'd woken up at 3:50 in the morning. But yeah, so I haven't been doing a lot of personal reading. I've got it's coming down to kind of that mid-semester crunch with school. So I haven't been making the half-hour time commitment every day, which is really bad for the past 2 weeks, to personal reading. So I want to try and recommit to that and kind of re-engage with that. But I've decided I'm going to set aside, I'm not giving up on it, but I'm going to set aside The Magic Toy Shop by Angela Carter. Just because, as much as I was enjoying it at the time, I haven't wanted to pick it up, and I think because I was halfway through it, I felt like I had to finish this book. And so I think I'm just going to set it aside for now and move on to something else and try something else and see if that kind of re-engages me with personal reading, and then come back to this later. I had, some of the people that I've talked to that have read this kind of gave it mixed reviews, so it wasn't as engaging as some of the other stuff I'd read this month. In January, I mean, because now it's February. But yeah, so I'm going to set this aside for now, and I might come back to that. But I've decided that I'm going to pick up Crabbit, because in my haul video, so many of you commented how fantastic this book was. So I decided to move this up in my queue and read this next, and it's because it's a children's book, the font is huge in this, so I'm definitely going to be flying through this, I think. But I think it'll just be kind of a fun, different book for me to kind of dig into and read something that's a little bit outside of my wheelhouse, but also something that's not gonna conflict with what I'm reading for school. And then for school, my main focus for reading, for my thesis, is to get through The Female Malady by Elaine Showalter, because it is due back on February 20th, and I go home on the 18th to visit home for a little bit, because we've got a spring break. And so I need to get this done before then, because I cannot redo this, because as you can tell by the lovely slip, my university library doesn't have this, so I don't even know where this is from, but I requested this in from another university's library, and you can't renew them when you do that. It's not very long. I've gotten through the introduction, and I don't need to read all of this. I just need to read mostly about the Victorian stuff, because that applies to my thesis, but I want to make sure that I've read this before it's due back. So that's basically what I'm working on in the next week and over the weekend. I've got a couple assignments due, so I don't think I'll be doing too much reading, and I've got a lot of social things planned as well. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys are reading this weekend, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!